Well, the win streak is up to 8 in a row for UNCW. Mike Vaccaro here alongside the coach, Takeo Siddle. This is the Seahawk basketball show featuring Takeo Siddle. And coach, continuing to win these games, couple on the road here. In your mind, what is winning the games for the Seahawks?
Yeah, I think we're maturing, Mike. I think at this time of the year, you have teams that are coming out of adversity. You have teams that are experiencing adversity. I think, we're coming out of it in a good way. And, I think our guys are really starting to learn like what winning basketball looks like. So I think we're maturing right now.
Yeah, you saw that on the road. 2 games up north for UNCW, starting with the game against Delaware. And again, a back and forth game until you go on a 17-3 run, get some separation, able to win this game by double figures.
Yeah, Mike, we started off the game where we weren't playing, the level of defense that we needed to play, and then we started to hone in later on in that half, and we were able to get some stops and get out and run. And I thought, from a team aspect, I thought everybody played pretty well.
Yeah, continue to have 4 in double figures here, shot the ball well, rebound the ball well. And again, you needed all of that because Delaware gave you their best.
Yeah, I mean, they were a little short-handed, but, sometimes when that happens, Mike, it gives other guys confidence because they get to take more shots and they get to play longer stretches, and that's exactly what happened. But we buckled down and got stops when we needed to.
Well, once again, UNCW Delaware, Thursday night from Newark, Delaware. Maybe the final time these two teams hook up with Delaware leaving for Conference USA after this season. Let's take a look at the highlights.
Maybe going a little extra zone. It's not necessarily a three-point shooting team. They are capable of it, as Newby shows just that. He made reverse court. It's more on the dribble drive. Through traffic, loses it, gets it back, flips it out. 4-3 Montgomery in front of the Delaware bench, and he drops it in.
Montgomery has a beautiful great job by Pasha.
Montgomery made one from the left corner, now from the right side. Same result, back-to-back tray balls for Bo Montgomery.
They lose Montgomery.
Not available in this one either. 8 bodies for Delaware. Resume action off the inbound. It's Newby's second 3 of the game. That's back-to-back triples from that right corner. We'll play them to end December. McGriff inside and hangs on the rim after a big-time dunk. 21 seconds. Obioha going to change that as he slips, gets a pocket pass from Sean Moore, and scores on the right side. 4 turnovers as they dump it inside to Obioha. Got to find an answer for 55.
And
it went in straight away, off the window.
Once in a while, better to be lucky and good.
Don't see a whole lot of those. He's been good today. As the layup on the other end for McGriff, he's good as well. Makes it back to that. Ross driving on Camden. Camden gets beaten defensively by Ross, and Ross to the window. UNCW has the last 4.
Ross.
53 seconds left. Men's trail. Newby fires away. He was the inbounder, got it back, and scored from beyond the arc. Takeo Siddle will call his timeout. Could not hold on. Now Newby trying to make Delaware pay on the other end. Does. Steps into a foul line jump shot. Smooth stroke for Newby. He's got 13. Coming after stops defensively. McGriff in traffic. They lost Montgomery. He's underneath, and he slams it through. A wide open dunk for Bo Montgomery. And now nearly a backcourt violation. Coming after stops defensively. McGriff in traffic. They lost Montgomery. He's underneath, and he slams it through. It's short on a 3. Montgomery gets a long rebound. More on the run out. Lob inside. McGriff secures and scores.
One of the problems is if you're committing a few more people.
Lineup Delaware has available with Emery, Donbara, and Camden, as you mentioned, Bill, on the floor. As Moore gets in close, scores +1. Delaware fouling the shooter, and Delaware just a moment ago. 3. 56-47. Moore, there's a 3, and 3 more for UNCW. Martin Egglesby has to call a timeout as his team now trails by 12. He sets up Newby for a 3. It did not fall, but it does not get any better than that in terms of sharing the basketball. Conbara on a rebound, saved it baseline, out to Newby. And a bucket is good from distance. Never save the basketball under your opponent's hoop. That's what Conbara did, and he got an assist to the wrong team.
Well, UNCW again wins this game, 77-67 the final score. Coach, rebounds a big factor, a +12 there on the glass. You guys all season long have done a great job, and it's not just the bigs, it's the guards doing a great job in the glass.
We have to, continue to be about that. That's one of the non-negotiables, Mike. You have to rebound the basketball, and I was on the guys about offensive rebounding because we had been really good at that, and we kind of dropped off for a few games, but I thought we rebounded the ball on both ends of the floor.
Again, 4 in double figures. Donovan Newby led the way with 20 points. He's been in double figures the entire 7-game win streak up to that point for UNCW. So the Seahawks get the win, game 1 on the road in Delaware on Thursday. We'll take a break. When we get back, it's UNCW Drexel from Philadelphia. A thrilling game at the DAC. We'll have those highlights next.
It's Truck Month at your Carolina Ford dealers. Get great offers on a large selection of Ford F-150 trucks with available smart tech like Ford Blue Cruise, the hands-free highway driver assist feature named Consumer Reports' top-rated active driving assistance system 2 years in a row. Tough this smart can only be found here during Ford Truck Month. Get up to $10,500 in total savings plus 3 years of Ford Blue Cruise on a 2024 Ford F-150 XLT Hybrid.
Hey, grab me one too.
I'm just being myself, cool as can be. It's so easy. Get out your own way.
Morning flurries. The return of special traditions like candied bacon, a warm, cozy fire, special gifts to open, and cinnamon raisin biscuits home for the holidays. All wrapped up and shared with good people. This season, unwrap the holiday goodness of Hardee's. Our gift to you, breakfast now served till noon.
I'm just being myself, cool as can be. It's so easy. Get out your own way.
Well, UNCW and Drexel, the lone meeting this season happened in the DAC in Philadelphia. Coach, tough place to play, and this was certainly a thrilling one for the fans, and maybe not so much for you on the sidelines.
Yeah, it seems like every time we go up there, we're going double overtime, and or it's a meaningful game, which they all are at this point in the year. But it was one that we had to have. It was one that they had to have, and I think we wanted it a little bit more. We got a little lucky, but our guys were resilient, and we were. Very, had a great response to adversity, and I'm very proud of them.
Yeah, you speak of adversity. Donovan Newby, not a big game for him, in foul trouble, fouls out of this game. Kamari McGriff having a great game, and then he has a migraine. So right there, 2 of your leaders on the bench in crunch time.
Yeah, some guys had to step up. Some guys really had to grow up in those moments. Think about guys like Greedy and Sean and Harlan. Those guys really grew up. It was good for us to be able to win a game without Donovan being out there with his leadership and his production. It forced guys to make plays. It forced guys to lead in different ways, and I think it's going to do a lot for our team. Yeah,
learned a lot about this team with this win, and exciting right down to the final buzzer in the DAC on Saturday afternoon. Let's take a look at the highlights.
But this is going to be the end. That's going to be Katie. Just got caught on the top side of that screening of the zone.
There's Sean Moore. Just talked about him a moment ago. Here's Ross on the move himself. On a bounce, goes into the corner. Hodge hits.
I'm on the blocks.
10 points a game for Hartgrove, third best on the team. There's Moore. Just like Madoff's move. Spins and scores off one leg.
Only a tenth of a second in the fingertips. Too late.
Picks up the foul. Here's McGriff. First half already for Kamari. Spin scores again with the left. This guy's been fantastic early for UNCW. For Drexel, been a struggle. Griffin not struggled at all. Again goes to the left. Again scores. Off the glass over Garcia. Adds the fantastic move. Kamari McGriff.
Yeah, they got to try.
Dominic Butler. Hanks can't hit this time on the back iron. Noah Ross running and dunking for UNCW. Noah Ross has got 8.5 points and 5. Comes to Moore, he's on the move. Floater, tipped up and in. Here's Newby off a curl, on cue. Hits the set for Newby. And he gets going. His first field goal attempt and first three for Newby. Extended elbow shot. Can't hit it. Here's Moore in the corner. Who does hit it? Right in front of his teammate, Sean Moore for three.
Broken play.
Last 5 trips up court. Moore looking for a second straight three. Has got it. Sean Moore deep. Nails it again. Bradstreet from Columbus, Ohio. A sharpshooter today for UNCW. Okay. Here's Noah Ross, folks. Too strong, but Griffin cleans it up easily for 2, up to 16 points.
What happened was Ross drew his
And Billy, good steal from Moore. Read the pass lane perfectly. Has the pick. 6. And 2 more on the board here for UNCW. We'll try to beat UNCW. There's Newby with a 4th foul. Drives and hits his second field goal of the game. Shoot. Here's Moore through the timer. Under a minute left in overtime. Here's Moore. Tough shot. Extended elbow. Hits it. Contested. Over Butler. What a shot. Greedy Williams. Step back 3 on the way. Hits a huge shot for UNCW. Wow. On Moore. Double-double already today. Step back. Over Panoff. Hits a huge 3 for UNCW. As soon as this game wraps up, which might be now, it might not be now. Here we go again. Williams, final moments, going for the win. Williams to the basket. He lays it in. It's good for UNCW. It counts. It's over. Coast to coast. Greedy Williams wins the game for the Seahawks. What a finish.
Holy cow! They were frozen, Dave, I think, waiting for the next pass to see who the assist with the
81-79, the Seahawks get the win. Greedy Williams, the hero. Coach, that wasn't the game plan for him to drive, but it presented itself, and he did a great job.
Yeah, I mean, he was going full speed, and, you know, it just opened up for him, and he went in there and he made a big-time shot. I think that's probably the second buzzer beater that I've been a part of as a head coach here at UNCW, and that one was special.
Yeah, go back to Jalen Sims at James Madison a couple of years ago for UNCW. Sean Moore, double-double, 23 points, 15 rebounds. Greedy Williams finishes with 14 in that win for UNCW. The Thrilly in Philly, as Brandon Sands called it. The Seahawks get the win against Drexel. We'll take a break. When we get back, it's our Pepsi player profile. That's next.
People have trusted Reed's Jewelers with their life's moments since 1946. That's because we're family-owned. We treat everyone who walks through our doors or visits our website as a part of our family. We have a beautiful selection of jewelry and watches for any occasion. We offer free shipping and returns, as well as multiple payment options to make sure you find the perfect gift. See why people have trusted Reed's Jewelers to celebrate their life's moments for over 75 years.
Hi, my name is Dr. Claude Jarrett with Wilmington Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine here on UNCW's campus for your Medical Minute. Here in Wilmington, we're lucky enough to have the ability to enjoy a lot of outdoor sports and activities, such as our lovely beaches. One of the more common injuries that we see this time of year are biceps tendon ruptures. The bicep tendon ruptures typically with eccentric load with heavy lifting by flexing the elbow. One of the best ways to prevent this type of injury is make sure you're lifting in a correct manner, using more legs, less arms. With Wilmington Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, our job is to help patients avoid long lines and expensive costs of the emergency room. We're able to tackle many orthopedic injuries such as acute traumas, fractures, and sprains.
Preparing for the big game, athletes practice countless hours year-round. Then, it's game time, and their fans get to see the results, cheering on their team to a win. At Coastline Insurance, we're working hard behind the scenes, preparing for when you need us, because we want our customers to be our biggest fans. Let Coastline Insurance shop your coverage and find out why we say, when we shop, you win. Find us online at coastlineinsurance.com.
For over 25 years,
Window World has been Wilmington's leading exterior remodeler.
from Window World of Wilmington.
I'm Joey Pollard, and this is my daughter Hannah. We offer endless window options and colors.
Talk about instant curb appeal.
Whether supplying storm protection or security,
Window World has you covered. Backed by our lifetime limited warranty.
Window World is still offering superior products
At great prices. Thank you, Wilmington.
for all your support over the years.
Time for our Pepsi player profile. It is Joshua Corbin here today. Coach, another one of those transfers coming in, the sharpshooter. We've seen some good things from him. Unfortunately, he's been on the bench sideline with an injury here recently.
Yeah, Joshua's played some really good basketball up to the point where he got injured. I think he was really starting to click in that William and Mary game, and then he got injured. But he's been really good in the leadership department for our guys. You can hear his voice. He's very encouraging. He's staying locked into his rehab right now, and hopefully he'll be back soon.
Yeah, and I know we talked the challenge is kind of getting him back in the mix, but certainly he's a guy that can elevate this team even further the way he plays.
Yeah, we don't have anybody on our team that can stretch the floor like him, and I think one of the underrated things, parts of his game is his playmaking. He was, he had a 2-to-1 assist turnover ratio, and he's a weapon for us. So when he gets back, we're going to have to figure out how to get him back into the fold.
Kagan Jackson has more now with Joshua Corbin, our Pepsi player profile.
Seahawk Nation, my guest for this week's player profile is none other than Mr. Josh Corbin. So, lesser known fact about Josh, or JC as we like to call him, Josh is a married man. He's been married for a little over a year now, right?
Yes, sir.
How are you juggling married life with being a Division I basketball player?
It's definitely an adjustment, but for me, I love it. It's like being able to go home and on the weekends get out and get away from the gym and everything and go do something with her has been amazing.
So Josh is full of tricks. So another lesser known fact, Josh is a big time golfer. At the time of this recording, you just finished a big tournament, right?
I did, yeah.
So first question, what got you into golf, and if you could tell us about your experience with the tournament you just completed?
Yeah, so I'm not really sure what I would say got me into it. I know my grandpa and my dad are super into it. They were trying to get me into it when I was younger, but me and my really close friend got into it at the same time, and then just kept working at it. And this past weekend, this last couple weekends, I had a tournament, and I just played well the first day, played well the second day, and came out tied for first.
Not bad at all. So when you make the PGA one day, you're a professional golfer, who are you signing an apparel deal with?
I'm going Titleist for the clubs, and apparel I'm going Nike.
Nike, Tiger Woods, I like it.
Yeah.
So like I said, you're a married man, you're a little bit of an older guy on this team. What do you think you can bring to this year's team as someone who is a little bit more mature?
I think just experience. I know kind of throughout the season there's a lot of highs and lows. There's a lot of times where it gets kind of mundane and you're just kind of doing the same things. So just knowing that in advance and being able to bring energy, bring that experience, kind of the level-headedness at times, I think is just all things that I can add.
All right, my final question for you. Favorite restaurant in Wilmington since you've been here?
Fish House.
Fish House?
Yeah, Fish House.
What do you get at Fish House?
I get the Philly cheese and then a side of the shrimp.
And so what's your wife ordering at Fish House?
Same thing.
Same thing?
Same
Two
thing.
of them?
Yeah.
Do you order for her? Do you say, I'll have this and she'll have this?
Yeah, if I know what she wants, for sure. Yeah.
A true gentleman, Seahawk Nation. This has been Josh Corbin. Big things coming from him this year.
It's Truck Month at your Carolina Ford dealers. Get great offers on a large selection of Ford F-150 trucks with available smart tech like Ford Blue Cruise, the hands-free highway driver assist feature named Consumer Reports' top-rated active driving assistance system 2 years in a row. Tough this smart can only be found here during Ford Truck Month. Get up to $10,500 in total savings plus 3 years of Ford Blue Cruise on a 2024 Ford F-150 XLT Hybrid.
Hey, grab me one too.
I'm just being myself. Who lets
flurries. The return of special traditions like candied bacon, a warm, cozy fire, special gifts to open, and cinnamon raisin biscuits home for the holidays. All wrapped up and shared with good people. This season, unwrap the holiday goodness of Hardee's. Our gift to you, breakfast now served till noon.
I'm just being myself, cool as can be. It's so easy. Get out your own way.
Time for this week's Wilmington Health Play of the Week. You know what it is. Let's go back to Philadelphia. Greedy Williams provides us our Play of the Week.
As soon as this kid wraps up, which might be now, it might not be now. Here we go again. Williams, final moments, going for the win. Williams to the basket. He lays it in. It's good for UNCW. It counts. It's over. Coast to coast. Greedy Williams wins the game for the Seahawks. What a finish.
Again, Greedy Williams provides us our Wilmington Health Play of the Week. Coach, I didn't think he was going to get it off in time, but certainly the clock in his head was really good.
Yeah, he's smart. And, I just tried to remind him in the huddle, you have a dribble per second. And, he put the jets on. I hadn't seen him run that fast, but I told him the other day, I said, now I know you have another gear. So when you're jogging up and down the court, you're going to hear it from him. But he put it into another gear. And like I said, what a big-time play that was.
Big-time play. Exciting finish in Philadelphia. Our Window World Wilmington High Impact Rebounder of the Week this week, Sean Moore, averaging 8.5 rebounds as he continues to just do what he needs to do. Sometimes it's scoring, but most times it's rebounding.
Yeah, he's, like I always say, he's one of those guys that just has a knack for being around the basketball, and his athleticism certainly helps him. His anticipation on the glass certainly helps him. And he knows that we need him to rebound the basketball for our team.
Doing a great job with that. And it is Sean Moore, who is also our Carolina Ford Dealers Player of the Week. So not just the rebounds, he also averaged 16.5 points, shot really well. Third double-double of the season with the double-double he had against Delaware. And, Coach, this is a guy that, again, from Fairleigh Dickinson, that's the player that you saw a couple of years ago in the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, Mike, going into last week's prep, we watched film on Monday mornings. I brought him in, and I told him I needed him to practice harder. He had stretches in the season where he was really getting after it in practice, and he had some of his best games. And I told him I needed him to practice harder and match everybody else's intensity, and he did that. And luckily, it paid off for him in the game. So very, very proud of him. Yeah,
very good week. Good stretch right now for Sean Moore. Again, the Carolina Ford Dealer Player of the Week. We'll step aside when we get back. It is our Hardee's CA standings, and we'll look ahead. 2 big home games for UNCW. That's next. Stay with us.
People have trusted Reed's Jewelers with their life's moments since 1946. That's because we're family owned. We treat everyone who walks through our doors or visits our website as a part of our family. We have a beautiful selection of jewelry and watches for any occasion. We offer free shipping and returns, as well as multiple payment options to make sure you find the perfect gift. See why people have trusted Reed's Jewelers to celebrate their life's moments for over 75 years.
Hi, my name is Dr. Claude Jarrett with Wilmington Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine here on UNCW's campus for your Medical Minute. Here in Wilmington, we're lucky enough to have the ability to enjoy a lot of outdoor sports and activities, such as our lovely beaches. One of the more common injuries that we see this time of year are biceps tendon ruptures. The bicep tendon ruptures typically with eccentric load with heavy lifting by flexing the elbow. One of the best ways to prevent this type of injury is make sure you're lifting in a correct manner, using more legs, less arms. With Wilmington Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, our job is to help patients avoid long lines and expensive costs of the emergency room. We're able to tackle many orthopedic injuries such as acute traumas, fractures, and sprains.
Preparing for the big game, athletes practice countless hours year-round. Then, it's game time, and their fans get to see the results, cheering on their team to a win. At Coastline Insurance, we're working hard behind the scenes, preparing for when you need us, because we want our customers to be our biggest fans. Let Coastline Insurance shop your coverage and find out why we say, when we shop, you win. Find us online at coastlineinsurance.com.
For over 25 years,
Window World has been Wilmington's leading exterior remodeler.
from Window World of Wilmington.
I'm Joey Pollard, and this is my daughter Hannah. We offer endless window options and colors.
Talk about instant curb appeal.
Whether supplying storm protection or security,
Window World has you covered. Backed by our lifetime limited warranty.
Window World is still offering superior products
At great prices. Thank you, Wilmington.
for all your support over the years.
Take a look at the Hardee's CAA standings with just 6 conference games left. It is certainly getting tight at the top. The Seahawks just a game back of Towson. The Seahawks in second place at 10-2. Behind them on their heels, Charleston and Campbell both 9-3. So, Coach, again, 6 games left, 6 quality opponents. It's going to be a tough run to the end here for UNCW.
Yeah, this is a very important time of the year, and we understand that. Luckily, we have 2 home games coming up. But all we can really take care of is the day in front of us, and our guys know that, so we just have to keep on winning days.
Well, in front of you is the rival College of Charleston in town Thursday night, 7 o'clock in Trask Coliseum. Coach, second meeting with them. It was a 2-point victory in Charleston. Your thoughts on the Cougars and this second matchup here?
Yeah, I mean, they're one of the better teams in our league for sure. You know, a very efficient offensive team, very fast in transition. You know, they have some weapons on that end of the floor, and then defensively, they get after you. And we're going to have to make a few adjustments. I'm sure they will. But it'll be a heck of a ball game.
Yeah, this is, again, a team that has Ante Bursovic, preseason player of the year. You did a pretty good job against him in Charleston.
Yeah, we just have to make all of his catches tough. When he puts it on the ground, we have to go get it, make him think a little bit. We can't leave our guys out on the island one-on-one. So it's going to take a total team effort.
Thursday, Charleston, then it's the homecoming game Saturday against Elon. Both those games at 7 o'clock. We'll have both of those for you on the breeze. Thursday's game is on CBS Sportsnet, Flow College for Saturday's game against Elon as well. So 2 big games, but at home here, Coach. Best of luck.
Thank you, Mike.
For Coach and our crew, I'm Mike Vaccaro. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week. Another episode of the Seahawk Basketball Show featuring Takeo Siddle.